Pastors and leaders in the city have been meeting and talking regarding COVID-19. Our collective desire is to come together in unity and solidarity in response to this situation. At the current moment, there's a statistically small number of documented cases of coronavirus in Orange County. However, many credible experts suggest that there are many more undetected cases that will likely result in an increase of outbreaks in the coming days and weeks. The model that we follow is to care for the city in addressing the spiritual, relational, and practical needs. So if or when this outbreak impacts in Costa Mesa, it will affect all three of these areas. So we want to take this opportunity to come together as the Big C Church of Costa Mesa, along with the broader community, to care well for the city as a whole.
Yeah, that's right. To that end, firstly, we want to invite you to pray with us. The uncertainty of this outbreak is creating anxiety in our workplaces, schools, and day-to-day activities. Yet, we can remain certain of God's steadfast presence and careful attention to all that is happening. So please join us in praying for those who are affected by this illness, as well as their caregivers and those who are working around the clock to minimize the impacts of this virus. We also want to lift up our civic leaders who are having to make very difficult decisions, that they would have wisdom as they lead the city. Prayer is how we impact the spiritual realm and push back the darkness that wants to bring chaos and fear. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind.
And it's out of the spirit of power and love that we can walk confidently into addressing the relational and practical needs of our community. By being a non-anxious presence in our sphere of influence, we bring the relational peace that Jesus demonstrated. When so many are living out of fear, let us be a people that live out of peace. Yeah. As we continue to respect the social distancing protocols that we're being asked to honor, and as we have opportunity to interact with people in our neighborhoods, workplaces, and school communities, we can help people be aware of support that's available to them.
Now, practically speaking, this is how we plan to deal with this. We are going to put together a team called the Costa Mesa Cares Team that is a volunteer-based crisis response team who will deliver basic necessities and some relational support to people who either have the virus, are in quarantine, or are being impacted in some way by the various shutdowns. Because of our collective work over the past years, we're uniquely prepared with the infrastructure to implement this. The relationship already exists between Trellis, Fresh Beginnings Ministries, and the owner of Grocery Outlet, and we are ready to start caring for people's needs immediately. Through the Love Costa Mesa website, we're going to identify people in our community who have needs due to the effects of the coronavirus. Once we find out about someone in need, an administrator at Trellis will contact that person and see what their true needs are. Then Fresh Beginnings Ministries will compile the basic necessities into a box to be delivered to the doorstep of that needy household. And then finally, a team will deliver these care boxes along with a handwritten note or two to remind the people that they are loved and that they're being prayed for.
We believe that we really can make a significant impact and demonstrate that we really are better together by caring for our community in this way. If you've been impacted by the effect of the virus or would like to join the Costa Mesa Cares Team, please visit lovecostamesa.org and click on the COVID-19 banner to let us know how we can partner with you. Because we really are better together. Please share this video with anyone who you think might be interested or have a need, and we'll look forward to seeing you along the way.